covering news that matters. Fox 23 News at 9 starts right now.
Two Green Country dads are trying to change the law after their children were killed by their own mom in a murder-suicide in Verdigris. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shay Rozzi. Sarah has the night off. Investigators say last July, Brandy McCaslin killed 9-month-old Billy, 5-year-old Bryce, and Noe, who was 11. New at 9, Fox 23's Alex Cash is live after talking with the two fathers who are working on a new state Senate bill they hope will make changes to help other children and families.
That's right. We told you about this absolute tragedy when it first happened. And the dads I've been speaking with say they're now turning their grief into action. They say that the system failed them leading up to the killings, and that they say if there'd been some other protections in place, things might have been different.
Ryan McGee carries this picture of his daughter Noe with him everywhere he goes.
She was just all around awesome, amazing kid. Mini-me, she looked just like me. Her name, Noelani, means God's gracious gift. I couldn't ever imagine my life without her, and it was just taken away too suddenly, too short.
She was 11 years old when police say she was killed by her mum, Brandy McCaslin, during a supervised visitation in July last year. 5-year-old Bryce, who was autistic, and 9-month-old Billy were also killed. Investigators say McCaslin locked a supervisor in a garage before killing the children and then herself. Billy's dad, Billy Jacobson, told me his son was just like him.
I'm very blessed for the time I had with him, but it was entirely too short.
Ryan and Billy told me the 8 months since their children were killed have been a roller coaster of emotions, but they're now using their grief to help other families.
My feelings weren't really what mattered in this situation. Making something positive out of this so they didn't die in vain for no reason was my goal.
They've been working on this new Senate Bill 1756. The dads say they're calling it the Three Angels Law to try to change how supervised custody works. They say McCaslin had struggled with addiction and mental health problems. Jacobson says if the law is passed, it would mean anyone who's supervising a visit would have to be trained, and treatment for mental health or addiction would be needed for custody or visitation to be allowed.
It's the capability of knowing what to look for and what to do in that situation. If someone had been trained, they would have seen the signs and they would have reported them. And I think we may not be sitting where we are right now. I don't
want any other dad or mom to have to go through that again, just taken for just selfish reasons.
The dads say they've bonded over this tragedy and that this bill is just the start. I'm working on that side of this story, and I'll bring you that on Fox 23 News at 10. Covering news that matters, I'm Alex Cash, Fox 23 News.